Hello, Math 7. This is lesson 78 that we're going to be going over. This is dealing with measurements in capacity. So capacity has to do with volume of liquids. So this isn't going to be a very easy thing. So if you need to watch this video twice, please do. Okay? So here are the two systems of measurement. We have the U.S. customary system. We're pretty much the only country who uses it. And then we have the metric system, which pretty much every other country uses that. And you can see the metric system is a lot easier in some ways than ours. But to do this, you just need to keep referring back to your book. This is on page 415 in your book, the same picture. 1 gallon equals 4 quarts. 1 quart equals 2 pints. 1 pint equals 2 cups. 1 cup equals 8 ounces. In the metric system, 1 liter equals 1,000 millimeters. Sorry, milliliters. Remember, this is capacity, which is liquid. Now, to help yourself, to help you think of this, a gallon, think of a gallon of milk. You know what a gallon of milk looks like. A cup, think of a measuring cup. You know what a cup looks like. Or just a small drinking glass, a normal drinking glass, not tiny, but not huge, would be 8 ounces. You can't see that. So, I also drew out a little picture so you can kind of see how these break down. So here we have 1 gallon breaks into 4 smaller parts, which is quarts. 1 quart breaks into 2 smaller parts, which is 2 pints. 1 pint, which is 1 pint, breaks into 2 smaller parts, which is 2 cups. And 1 cup breaks into 8 smaller parts, which is 8 ounces. So you can see an ounce is much, much smaller than a whole gallon. Okay, and so they're going to ask you some questions just to see if you can visualize this. For example, which has a greater capacity? A 12-ounce soda pop or a 1 pint container? Well, 12-ounce soda pop will be a little bit more than 8 ounces or 1 pint. Well, boy, that's going to be tough. You can't, it'd be really close, wouldn't it? Well, you can also do it this way. If 1 cup has 8 ounces, this cup has 8 ounces, this cup has 8 ounces. How many ounces is that? 16. Well, now you can see that 12 ounces is smaller than 16 ounces, so a 12-ounce can of pop is smaller than 1 pint. So you might have to do some math and configuring to see that. And if you need to have this screen up or this picture up, you can save it and just pause it on your screen and refer to it when you're doing your math problems. Okay? So let's do a couple of examples. Let's do some more work. So they're going to ask you a half gallon of milk is how many pints of milk? Okay, so if you go back to here, they want us to go, let's look at it again, from gallons to pints. And we're starting with a half gallon, not a whole gallon. How many pints will that be? Sorry about that. So let's look at this. We're going from gallons to pints. So we're going from gallons to pints. So notice here that 1 gallon is 4 quarts. 1 quart is 2 pints. So let's bring our picture back. We're going from gallons to pints. So here's 1 gallon is 4 quarts and 2 pints, or 1 quart is 2 pints. But they are asking us how many is a half a gallon. So we're going to color in a half a gallon. And so a half a gallon is 2 quarts. Well, this is only 1 quart. So we need to add 1 more quart. And in that quart, there's 2 pints. So how many pints? 4. So a half a gallon is equal to 4 pints. Okay? So you just really need to draw yourself pictures to make sense of it. Otherwise, it gets really confusing. Let's do another example. Let's do 4 quarts of juice is how many cups? Okay, so 4 quarts of juice is how many cups? So again, let's look at this. We're going from quarts, not to pints, but to cups. So we're going from, so that means we're going to have to go from quarts to pints, and then from pints to cups. So let's do this. We're starting out with 4 quarts, and we want to end up with cups. Okay, so if in 1 quart there are 2 pints, that means in 4 quarts, 1, 2, 3, 4, there's going to be how many pints? 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. So now we have our pints. We have 8 pints. If in 1 pint there are 2 cups, how many cups will be in 8 pints? So if you have 8 pints, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, how many cups will that be? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So 8 pints equals 16 cups. So did you see how I did that? Or I could do this. Let's draw a picture. We have 4 quarts. 1, 2, 3, 4 quarts. In each quart, how many pints? 2 pints. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8 pints. Now we have 8 pints. So this is our 4 quarts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pints. So we have 8 pints. Now let's go back. In every 1 pint, there's 2 cups. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 cups. And how many cups is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 cups. Okay? All right. So do your best. If you need help, give me a shout. Again, watch the video twice if you need to. I know it's a little messy. Sorry about that. This is kind of a tough concept, but hopefully you understood what we were doing. Okay, good luck. Bye.